everyone. So today I'm gonna do my April favorites. So yeah, just keep on watching. Hope you guys like this and let me know what some of your favorites were for the month. This product I have talked about a lot this month. This is the e.l.f. holographic highlighting duo, and this is in the color Blue Lagoon. Yeah, I've mentioned this in so many weekly favorites recently. I'm like, okay, put it down for a little bit. I have the Too Faced Natural Face Palette, which I'll probably review as soon as I can, but that's what I have on today, and I love it. But this is nice. This color is a little bit more subtle. This one's a little bit more holographic, but I think you can like kind of get like a really nice highlight out of both, and I like this. I was expecting this to kind of not be anything because I didn't hear anything about it, and then like in retrospect I remember hearing like bad things about it, and if you swatch it, it doesn't look impressive at all, and like, you know, I can't tell where it is in this lighting with this swatch. But once I have it on, I really like it. So this is a nice, like, inexpensive highlighting duo. I think it was under $8. I think it was like $6 or something like that, which, I mean, e.l.f. is kind of getting up there in prices too, so I was a little surprised with how inexpensive this was, but it's good. And this Wet n Wild brush, this Wet n Wild ombre blush in the color The Princess Daiquiris. This is a nice, really subtle blush. I've mentioned this a lot. Also, I think I just picked it up because I want to do a full face of Wet n Wild look sometime soon. I'll probably do that sometime this month. But yeah, this I really ended up liking. They have a purpley color too that I kind of want to try. And they have new colors coming out. They might be out today. They might be out tomorrow. I don't remember, but I want to get those from their new summer collection. But yeah, this looks really nice as a blush, and I like it. This is not what I'm wearing today. Like I said, I'm wearing the Too Faced Natural Matte. I had to put this down for a little bit, but I do really like it. And I'm just going to mention all of the Makeup Revolution palettes, the two Soph X palettes, and this was a free gift with purchase palette. This is a really nice highlight palette. I just mentioned this, I think in my last video. In my last video I said this was nice and versatile because you can get like, there's some deeper highlights in this too that I think I could even use as like a blush or a bronzer. And then there's some like strobe highlights and some more natural ones. I've been kind of liking the more natural ones because they're still like, it's still very glowy on your skin, but there's not like, there's not too much of like a duochrome aspect to it, and it goes on. The more natural ones like this one, they kind of go on a little smoother than like this one or something. So yeah, this is good. And then we have this eyeshadow palette, which is this was probably my most used eyeshadow palette in April, and it's really pretty. It's got some nice warm colors. The mattes in this are really nice. I was kind of doing like the same looks over and over with it, and I kind of liked that because it's got like a nice warm color scheme, and I can get some good looks with that. But then like one time I switched it up and I used like this whole row for an eyeshadow color, and I really liked that. So this is a nice versatile palette. It comes with a lot of shades in it, and it's inexpensive and it's really great quality. So this is good. This I only used this side of just for like blushes and highlights. I don't know if they're supposed to be blushes and highlights or if they're supposed to be eyeshadows, but when I saw these two pink colors, I'm like, those are good blushes, these are good highlights. So yeah, I just kind of went in with it with that. It could be good eyeshadows too, but I just kind of like the way it looks as blushes. And these were good. This was just like a free gift with purchase. It looked like this shade had been swatched a little bit. I don't think it was, but it just looked kind of tampered with, so I haven't used that yet, but it was a free gift, so I'm like, not that mad at it. I don't think anything bad's gonna happen from me using that. I don't really think it was tampered with, but I don't know if you guys can see what I mean. Yeah, like I probably swatched it by now anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, this is a good palette. I just haven't used it on the eyes yet, but it's good for the face. This is probably my other most used palette of April, and it's the Viseart Petite Pro palette. When I first got this, I almost like regretted buying it because there's not a whole lot that you can do with it. The first look I did with it, I didn't love, And I do like it now. I still think like this isn't like the most versatile palette. I feel like there's one look that I do with it that I really, really like, and I'm gonna kind of stick with that look probably instead of venturing out a little bit more with it. But yeah, I do like this. It's a nice little palette, and I like little palettes lately. Um, and the thing that kind of bothers me about this is that this is the Petite Pro 2 palette. So there's an original Petite Pro palette also, and they're both $30, and they don't come with like that many shades. And I think like together they would probably make like a nice complete palette. But then like you're buying a $60 palette instead of just buying like, you know, a $30 one. So I would rather this be complete on its own as a $30 palette. I feel like the first one is maybe a little bit more complete, and this they kind of put as like a supplementary palette to that. But you see how that's kind of like sketchy that they did that. I don't like it. It seems like this is supposed to be a complimentary palette to the other one, and then that means that you paid $60 for two palettes that when you would want to pay $30 for one. You know what I mean? It's not like you're getting a deal with it at all. So that's my little rant, a little bit of rant on that. You can take the shadows out and like mix and match them if you do have both palettes. So that's good, but you know, it's just kind of like, is it good? I don't know. And yeah, the last palette that I have on here, I did order the Soft Glam and the Tarte Mermaid palette also around the same time that I ordered this. But this is what I've been like using a little bit more than those, and this is just what I've been gravitating towards. This is the Violet Voss Holy Grail palette. So I got this during the Sephora sale, and it's just a nice palette. There are lots of like good shades in here. And I don't know if you can really like tell how nice it is. It's like a nice neutral palette. This is what I have on today, and I just like it. I like that there's a color called How You Doin', because I love Friends, and that's one of my favorite quotes from Friends is from Joey. He always, like when he hits on girls, he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And it's just so funny. Yeah, I like it. So okay, so this I'm probably gonna do a whole video on, maybe next week. But this is my tiny makeup bag. So basically, the point of this is if I'm like going anywhere where like I don't do my makeup at home first, I have a tiny makeup bag. I just throw it in my bag with me, and I'll do my makeup when I get to the other place that I've been going to. And yeah, it's really good. I have some definite favorites in here, and one is the When the Sun Goes Down palette. This is a mini palette from Sleek. This is like the definition of a sleek palette. It's very sleek. It's about the size of a credit card, and yeah, they have this in like a full size too. But the only one available in Ulta's checkout line is this tiny one. Or the only one available at any of my Ulta stores is this tiny one, and I really like it. It works like just as well. I don't have trouble getting my brush into these teeny tiny shades, which is what I thought I was going to have, because I didn't know that the pans were going to be this small when I bought it, but I really like it. I would recommend it if you're in the Ulta checkout line and you see this and you want it. It's good. And this is the All My Shadow Squad in Ambition. This is a really nice, like, smoky squad. I mentioned recently that I'm not super comfortable doing smoky eye looks or, like, silver eye looks, and this is just perfect for that. I really like it. It's very easy to use, and yeah, I love these shadow quads. I think they're so, like, useful, and they're tiny, and they're easy to use. And for the most part, they're pretty pigmented. So I like this one a lot. This is one of, well, I've only tried 3 so far, but this is like, it's in the top 2. It's good. This Julep Cushion Complexion 5-in-1 Skin Perfector with Turmeric Foundation. This is what I've been using when I've been using that bag. And it's really good. It's nice. It's small. It's, you know, it's very easy to just apply and blend in. I like it. Highlight I kept in there. I don't know if I've talked about these yet, or I think I did I think I did mention them in a weekly favorites, but this is the Ulta Beauty Duochrome Liquid Highlighter. These are really good. There was a set of 3 that came in, you know, just like a little gift set. It was like $12, I think, in the Ulta checkout line, so I grabbed that. And yeah, this is just the one that I threw in there, and I really like it. It is a nice, like, duochrome, but it doesn't look too, like, over the top or anything, and it works well there. And last but not least, Too Faced Sugar Daddy, which I think I wore for like a week straight this month. It's just really good. It's a nice color. This is the La Creme lipstick line, and yeah, it goes with anything. So I like using it with that Ambition palette, and I just like it. It wasn't everything in this tiny makeup bag, but that's what I wanted to mention for this video. So I might go more into this and tell you like what I think about the products in here, and then like I'll do it kind of like what's in my caboodle, where you know, I choose new products. So I'll probably go over what I have in here for the time being, and then I'll pick new products out to put in here, you know, kind of as a placeholder for what's in my caboodle, because I still am like filling my caboodle with different things, but I didn't finish everything. I didn't use everything in there this month, so I don't want to do another what's in my caboodle right now, but I'll do another tiny makeup bag. And now I have just a few lipstick favorites. I've been wearing, this is what I'm wearing right now. This is Gelato from Bite Beauty. This is one of their multi-sticks. I feel like I wear this a lot in videos just because it's easy to wear, and I kind of like it for like spring. I don't know why. I feel like whenever I look at my pictures like in around this time, like all my Facebook look backs are me wearing like this color. So yeah, I like it. I think because I bought it around this time last year, maybe that I was using it around this time, so I guess that's why, but it's good. I like it. And then I mentioned this in my weekly favorites this week, but it's the Sephora Love Love, what's this called? Lip Story. These are just really cute, and they're nice and like affordable. They're more affordable than a lot of the drugstore products out there. I think these are like $8 at Sephora. So they're not always like in stock at your store, but check it out because these are really good, and they come in the cutest packaging, and that's also super useful packaging because it's easy to tell which one's which. So I like this a lot, and I like using it with this butter gloss in Eclair. These two together make a really nice color. This is a little bit like, I don't know, this color kind of scared me when I first put it on my lips. It's very cool toned, and I don't know why, I think that this one's like a little bit darker and a little bit more neutral looking than this one is. Maybe because this is just so matte that it looks kind of unnatural or something. Just thought it needed a little bit something extra, and I thought that this butter gloss in Eclair was the perfect topper for it. So that's good. It looks like I'm crying. I just like coughed. So for some reason, it just kind of looks like I'm crying. Just because I guess that's just how I coughed. But I'm gonna finish up this video, and yeah, now we're on to the non-makeup favorites. So I have to talk about this. This is the St. Ives coffee, energizing coffee and coconut and coffee scrub. Use this in the morning. Like, it'll wake your skin up. It'll wake you up. It'll make your skin feel nice and like smooth and exfoliated, and it's been such a game changer to like me doing my, like me actually wanting to like wake up in the morning and me wanting to do my to wash my face and everything, that like obviously I needed to include this as a favorite. It's awesome and I love it. I've mentioned the Verb Ghost shampoo and conditioner a few times. I got these during the Sephora sale and I love them. I feel like this volumizes my hair and it makes it look nice and curly without weighing it down at all. So yeah, I got these in like a sample. It was like a sampler kit, and they were awesome. So like I had to buy them in bigger sizes, and that was like one of the things I'm like, I know I have to get these during the VIB sale, and then they had a set with the two of them together, so I was really excited about that. And I love them. They're also cruelty free. I just noticed on there. So yeah, they have like the little bunny with the heart. I don't know if it's the PETA bunny. So you can see right there. So these are cruelty free too, which is awesome because that's kind of hard to find with shampoos. especially like when you have curly hair. So that's pretty good. And last but not least, my favorite fragrance of the month is this Fancy Love by Jessica Simpson. This is just a really nice like spring fragrance. It's very light and good for the daytime. I think it's good all year round, but I especially like it in the spring. And yeah, it's so nice and light and just pretty. I really like it. So that is everything. I hope you guys liked this haul. Let me know. Not haul. It's not a haul. I hope you guys like this favorites video. Like I said at the beginning, let me know some of your favorites for the month, and I'll see you guys all on Friday. Bye!